Weed, alcohol, drugs destroyed my life and destroyed my father's too, right? My father's homeless, and that's because of a whole bunch of bad decisions. One of them was alcohol. He's been drinking every day since he was 15. That caused him to make bad decisions, right? And that's one of the reasons I don't choose to drink, right? I stand up for that, against that. And weed, alcohol, like between I started before 16 years old, but between 16 and 18 years old, I was smoking weed every single day, right? Especially when I was 17 to 18 years old, I was smoking 7 blunts to the face. I would smoke before school, during school, after school, before work, during work, after work, right? I'll get blacked out, wasted, drinking whole bottles of whiskey on the weekends, right? Just getting and making bad decisions, right? And that's what happens when you do drugs and alcohol, right? That's what happens. See, when I was your age, right, or however old you are, because it really doesn't matter about age, because a lot of people don't experience that until they're 21 or 23 or 25, or, even some people. Obviously, I just spoke about my dad. I've known lots of alcoholics that are 35, 45, 50, older. Like, it's drugs and alcohol, guys. And when I say drugs, I didn't do like too hard drugs. I did a lot of psychedelics, right? And when I was doing that, because when I was drinking and smoking, we were doing drugs, right? And we do psychedelics and stuff like that. We were partying and blacked out, wasted on the weekends, and I'll drink 40s, even during school week, right? And it destroyed my basketball dreams, right? I was varsity leading scorer freshman, sophomore year, and I played varsity junior year in Carson City. And because I was new to the team, just moved there, I didn't get that much playing time, and I was hanging around the wrong people, started doing drugs and this and that. I decided not to play my senior year. I would rather party. I'd rather do all the stupid bull crap and smoke weed every day and do all the stuff that isn't going to lead you anywhere, right? And that's why I stand against weed and alcohol. I get it. But I get all the people are like, oh, weed and alcohol, blah, blah. It's do it maturely and do it moderately and this and that. It's like, dude, there's so many people standing for all of that stuff that there needs to be somebody that stands against it, And it didn't do any good for my life. It didn't do any good for my father's life, my friends' lives. Weed and alcohol is not going to help you live your dreams. It's not going to help you make more money. It's not going to help you be a better father, a better husband. It's not going to help you be more of a man of God. It's not going to help you get in better shape or health. It's not going to help you. So why do it? You got to ask yourself, why would I do anything that doesn't make me the best me? I need to stop that. That's what a vice is. If it's weed, alcohol for you, if it's cocaine, if it's harder drugs, if it's video games, playing 2K and Call of Duty every single day, right? If it's watching TV, if it's jacking off or porn, you got to ask yourself, is this thing that I'm doing making me the man that I want to become? Helping me build the business, make the money, make the impact I want to make? Is this helping me build the body and have the health and confidence and energy I want? Is this helping me have the relationships, the girlfriend, the wife, the kids, be the husband, be the father, be the boyfriend, be the man that I want to be? Is this helping me? If it's not, then you got to drop it, man. See, that's why I decided, because, man, my whole life, I almost didn't graduate high school. I was so into drugs. I was getting blacked out, wasted, going to all these parties on the weekend. I drink whole bottles of vodka and whiskey. We were making bad decisions, right? Not only with the drugs, but when you're on these drugs, even weed and alcohol, you don't make the best decisions. I got in trouble with the law multiple times, right? Like, my life was not going down a good route. And I'll tell you guys, one of the best decisions I made was to stop all that, right? And it wasn't easy. For all of you guys who are smokers or who drink, I talk to those two because those are the two that are socially accepted, right? But even cocaine, even psychedelics, LSD, shrooms, that's gonna mess with your brain, guys, right? You do all that stuff, it's not gonna be good for you, bro. Like I told you, I did a lot of that stuff when I was in high school, right? A lot of people don't experience that until their early 20s or later on in life, and I recommend you not, because or to stop doing if you are, or if you haven't, then don't, because it's not going to support you in doing what is good in life. Being a man of God, having strong faith, having strong morals and character, having good, being in good shape, having good health, having good relationships, friendships, being a good role model, being a good leader, making the business, making the impact, making the money, living a life of purpose, right? All these things that matter. Weed, alcohol, any drugs, any vice, like I mentioned a few others, is not going to support you in that, right? And obviously you could do it maturely, you could do it moderately, and that's a lot better. But me, I stand against that, just because weed and alcohol has done much more harm than it's done good for people's lives, and my personal life and my family's lives. And there's plenty of people who are all for it. So I'm going to be somebody who stands all against it, right? You know, and so I just highly encourage you guys to stop all of that stuff, because I didn't go to college because of that. I didn't pursue my basketball dreams because I wanted to go to college for basketball. I didn't pursue that because I fell into partying and weed and drugs. I got distracted doing all that stuff. Almost didn't graduate high school. I got my act together the last 2 months and was able to pull my grades together to graduate, but I almost didn't graduate because I skipped pretty much every class because I was busy making bad decisions, right? And yeah, and even at 18, even after I graduated high school, I was getting my real estate license and this and that, and I stopped weed and alcohol, but it still took me a good solid year and a half to completely stop, right? I would say from the moment I graduated high school, I probably still drank a couple times, right? Like 3 times or something. And it obviously, one time I can remember I got blacked out, right? And, or I drank too much. And then, weed, or actually it was probably more than 3 times, honestly. And weed, it took me a good year and a half to completely stop smoking weed. Like I told myself I was going to stop. It took me like a year and a half to completely be clean of that. And now it's been years, right, without touching weed, right? Drugs or alcohol are not in the picture of my life at all. Obviously, I stand against it, and I tell people to stop it, and I share my story. So if you guys are currently doing weed, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, right, doing any type of drugs, I highly encourage you not, and I definitely highly encourage you with whatever vice that you're using. If it's overindulging on food, gluttony, if it's weed, if it's alcohol, if it's any other drug, if it's TV or video games or porn or anything like that, ask yourself, is this making me the man I want to become? Is this serving my goals in life? Is this making me the father, husband, boyfriend, man that I want to be, the man of God I want to be, the body, health I want to have, the money I want to have, the business I want to have, the impact I want to make, the purpose I want to live? Is this really serving me? If not, then you got to drop it, all right? That's the message today, guys. This is Devin Kripe, the greatest coach in the world. I'm here for you. I believe in you. You can do it. You can drop it. It's going to allow you to be just so much more of a man of God and a better man. It's going to allow you to be able to accomplish your goals and chase your dreams at a higher level, all right? I believe in you. Talk to you soon. God bless.